All right.
I didn't see if you fixed the. Did you fix the thing? Like
What thing?
the
What thing was
gap
that?
that was before?
Yes, I did. Dave is in there. I made sure I re-rendered and watched it before we went.
All right, Dave with the comic book flipping. Speaking of Dave with the comic book thing, when are you gonna do your fucking Wednesday show, buddy, or Tuesday or whatever?
Things are in the air. Sorry.
One
When
day.
they make more hours in the day, man.
Yeah.
That's fine. That's fine.
It's
I mean, comic books are a dead medium anyway, so
good point. Good point.
nobody
Wow.
cares about that crap.
Dave's been on for like 10 seconds and you're already started. What the fuck are you listening to, bro?
One person on there may know.
I can't hear it.
I can't hear
You
it. You
can't
probably
hear it.
shouldn't be playing it during the cast. I don't know.
What are you talking about, bro?
So what's going on, fellas?
Let me minimize
Proton
that.
packs.
Proton packs?
I was just
Yeah,
I was literally
Yeah,
finishing.
as
I
I
was
say, if
actually
Adam's
gonna
not already
throw-
sick of hearing about him.
I was gonna throw to Swit and let him jerk off about his packs here for a minute. Adam, you did not get
No.
one. I thought, like, because I know you're broke now, like we all are, but this was
Yeah, but
like
you gotta-
10 years ago.
I like my pack.
I was gonna say you have
Yeah,
a
you
really
got a better
fucking
pack.
nice pack though. Yeah,
Well, you
I
could
mean,
have fucking bought me one.
And I
'cause
don't.
You
I
were
didn't
fucking
have the
buying
Spengler wand. I
arcade
didn't have
cabinets and
anything like
shit during
to
that
connect
time.
to it.
no.
I
I got-
pack and can't afford an Alice frame or whatever.
Well, that's the downside of the fucking fandom is like, as soon as the pre-orders came out, like flight suits started to disappear, so supply and demand got all screwed up. They went from
Oh,
45 bucks to 80.
Well,
Alice
if only,
frames.
if only somebody had
Yeah.
gotten me a flight suit for Christmas.
Well, you know. No, they've been out since for a year and a half since the pre-orders went live. So yeah, like Alice frames, I bought 2 and I've been sitting on them for over a year. But like Alice frames are hard to come by now. Freaking flight suits are hard to come by. All that stuff. But you got good shit, Adam. You don't need a spirit pack.
I know.
Or a you know.
Or a HasLab.
No,
Forgot that yours
I'm
is all
super
that-
happy.
Badass custom.
I don't like how shiny they are, but that's
They
an
are.
easy fix.
Well, and like all the tape on all the wires isn't real tape. It's just colored. Like they did a mold of a wire with tape around it and then just painted that. So like I went to Lowe's yesterday and picked up a bunch of fucking duct tape of colored electrical tape and just rewrapped it in the right colors around where it was like.
See, that's my
painted.
fucking problem too. Is I don't want to buy something for a shitload of money and then have to dump a shitload more money in to make it look okay.
Well, it's not though. It's $400 and it looks amazing.
Does yours moo in afterlife mode?
What the
pack,
power up?
the
power up.
spin thing.
Oh, it's got 2 settings. It's got 4 settings. It's got vibration, like rumble feature for both the settings, so that's 2 extra. But it's got 84 and afterlife settings.
Right.
So the cyclotron goes one way and slower for 84, and then it spins the other way and super fast, and winds up and does the wind down, and it does the extra cyclotron noises that afterlife does. So, I mean,
I heard the vibration setting sounds like a cow mooing when it starts up.
yeah, it does. But I mean, it's a nice solid piece. It's better than what it is not lighter. Hey,
Hello, wonderful
What's going
cousin.
on, Steph? How you doing?
she's saying hello to you, Adam.
Nah.
No, dude, she's blowing you kisses right now. I can tell you.
You said we were live. You heard the fucking intro.
But I mean, I was wrong. It is not lighter than my spirit pack, but that's because it's freaking scale.
Oh,
But I don't know.
I don't know how I feel this coming from Brett, Sean. I'm just saying.
I thought I saw you glance in my direction.
Well timed. No, it's a good setup, and now Bubs has got one too, so he doesn't have a shitty pack. You know.
So, John, I guess we have to get flight suits for all of our, like us and the kids. And
Yeah.
then
Why?
we got to get
Why?
molded
Why?
pieces that we can snap onto your wheelchair to look like the Ecto.
Oh, that'd be awesome.
Now,
Put a
what,
fucking
wasn't there like a
blue light.
redheaded kid in a wheelchair in like the 90s or early 2000s iteration too? Like,
Yeah, an extreme.
yeah.
Did you have a
Yeah.
motorized? Do you have a motorized version of your wheelchair?
Actually, I do
It's like a cyborg.
kind of.
I was just saying, why don't we just get you a giant Slimer costume and put that over it? So, like, and then you can just drive around like you're Slimer. See?
I could maybe make that work.
What I'm saying, the kids, I think, I gave them that one Ghostbusters thing, and fucking, what was it, Connor wore it for like ever.
Yeah, now Liam's wearing it. Absolutely. No, it's making its way around.
The
See?
kid suits are easier to get, just because not as many fucking fat and 40-plus-year-old adults are buying them all up. It's not just the flight suits; it's getting them for like bigger size people.
Well, yeah, what
That's
about like a large size?
They're large to double X are like impossible to find right now.
Really?
Uh-huh.
It's like I'm more slim now. I could probably wear a smaller than the fucking most of the.
Not me.
fandom
I'm in a
suit.
I got two X's I'm sitting on.
So, Chris, I want to ask you: did you break down, shave your head again, or
It's fuzzy.
cut it down?
It's fuzzy.
He's getting
A
there.
lot of energy in this stream.
Woo.
Seriously.
Yes, indeed. I can tell. Like, how many of us have not had coffee? Or I know Dave has because it's morning over there because he's in the future.
Drinking coffee, actually. Thank you.
Did you change your setup in the back behind you? I like that.
Did I?
Is it?
It's been a
just lit-
while.
Yeah.
Is it lit up? Or?
Is it
Oh,
lit differently, or did you change the setup?
No, it's same as it has been.
There's a lot of blue.
Okay.
That I don't remember.
There's a lot of blue.
There's a lot of blue.
I hear there's blue.
Apparently, a lot of echo.
You don't want to be left out.
Yeah,
Everyone else is doing it.
a blue backlight, so yeah. But it's
So, Dave-
it's always been.
Have you dipped your toe into the pool of Marble Snap yet?
I've been playing it since beta.
I didn't know. I never see you.
I haven't played since the Savage Land started, and it's been too
can
busy.
You're
honestly
missing-
say
I haven't played. I'm too cool.
I haven't been in my office. For
I don't like
over
to do
2
things that are
weeks, I feel like.
popular.
And I've just basically been using my PlayStation 5. So
That makes
I'm
sense.
mildly
That's
obsessed
great.
with Midnight Suns right now.
yeah,
I want to play that.
I spent 2 hours farming coins just so I could afford a Magneto was right T-shirt for my character.
But they do have the
That's-
Cyclops was right, which I'll be getting.
That's a worthy thing to get, though, for that. I want to play it, but I'll wait till the Avengers servers get shut down next year, then I'll play that. Because that's how much time I played Avengers. Like, I haven't put enough. I don't have time. Guardians of the Galaxy, fun. I just don't have the time to play it.
I'll probably pick up Avengers about 2 days before they shut the servers off when it's like 50 cents. And
That
I'll be
was
like,
such a
fucking,
great
I can't
game.
pass this deal up. And
I
I'll throw
liked
it right in the garbage.
Avengers.
Yeah, so
So
did I.
I actually
Actually,
Actually,
like you did for Star Trek.
I just got it for free on the PS Plus, but I've never played it.
I initially got the epic like $150 collector's edition bullshit, and I played it and I liked it for a couple of hours, and then I realized it reminded me of Dragon Age 3, where it was just the same shit on repeat.
Right.
Yeah, I tried
Or
3
like the
times to
original
play
Assassin's
Dragon Age
Creed, where
Inquisition.
there was 2 things to do, and you just did them over and over again.
It's like Monster Hunter came out yesterday on PlayStation, or this week, I don't know. And I'd love to, like, it's a cool game, but it's just a farming simulator. It's just kill the same monster, rinse, repeat, craft more
Yep.
gear to go kill the same monster, rinse, repeat. I don't know. If I want to do that, I'll
here's a game
put
that I
60
just got
hours
for
to WoW.
free. A free game that I might excite you. You can come over and play with me. I got Dragon Ball Z Fighters.
Yeah,
That
you
is a fantastic fucking game.
That's
Yeah,
super fun.
yeah. Chris, I'm gonna
One of the
just say,
best 2D fighters I've played in a long time.
Maybe you can
Chris,
have it like
Chris
one hand
is,
and just
gave me
beat the shit out of him.
PTSD from the PS2 game because he used to beat me one-handed. It was
While having
it was-
conversations with Dave, I wouldn't even be looking at the screen and just
Yeah.
fucking put a one-sided beat down on him.
Yeah,
John's
it was-
over here fucking like, God damn it, throwing the controller.
yeah, it was
Oh,
it was
are
not
we done?
pretty. It was not a pretty moment. No, absolutely not.
I will and truly know the rage that can come out of John.
I've matured. You know, it took 20 years, but I got there.
Just don't eat his chicken nuggets or order pizzas.
There was a common denominator in both of those instances.
Yeah,
I'm not-
yeah, it's you,
I'm not
baby.
gonna. Yeah, all right.
Just like you ate the middle of Andrew's chicken when you weren't
Uh-huh.
invited to his. I keep wanting to say every time I want to say wedding, my brain tries to put funeral. I don't know if that's all. Like no bullshit. I almost always say funeral, and then I catch myself.
Oh,
How do you feel about
that's-
marriage, Chris?
That's fun. It's a fun fact about me.
Everyone is having such a lovely week getting their Hasbro packs.
Yeah,
And
my whole goddamn feed is that.
and I,
Hey,
Apparently, I know a lot of
solidly
Ghostbusters.
say- I can solidly still say fuck Hasbro
And why do you feel that way, Dave?
because they own Wizards of the Coast, and Wizards of the Coast is a fucker.
Are
But
you
yeah,
talking about
because they
OGL
walked
stuff?
it back.
but
Yeah, they walked it back, but
they
yeah,
Not enough.
not
enough.
and it's going to fuck them so hard because the amount of just the damage control, it can't help. There's too
The
many
people
here's the
who
thing.
the people who
Week
left
one-
Beyond crashed the server for leaving.
Yeah,
Like,
Yeah.
like here's the
I
thing though.
couldn't
We won,
actually
so
deactivate
everybody
my
won
account.
according to them.
oh yeah,
They were
everyone
like, you
did
guys
win
won,
because
so
they're
we all
leaving
won.
the system. Yeah,
I will say, dude, I've got to say that when a company actively listens and then fucking tries to change shit, it's kind of a shit move when everyone's like, fuck you, too little, too late. Because no other company will ever fucking bend the knee to anybody again. They'll be like, oh, well, they're not going to come back no matter what, so fuck them.
well, okay, so the Orc, which is the new open role-playing system that's going to be replacing Wizards of the Coast, essentially. They've already got Paizo, they've got Chaosium, they've got huge Fantasy Grounds, huge support from these like over 1,500 companies. And I look at the list, and I've got a list that I'm happy to share with you. Like even you know that game that we at least I sourced earlier, the Everyday Heroes one.
Everyday
They
Heroes.
already
Yeah.
signed up for it. So Evil Genius Games, and it's incredible watching Wizards of the Coast just go into damage control.
I gotta tell you guys, I love the conversation happening in the comments. To me, it's amazing.
Jesus, Stephanie. I mean, my ex as well, to be honest. My son knows that I had to basically like pounce while she was asleep. I told him all about it.
Gross.
Dave knows. He knows what's up.
Yes, baby.
Bree, not exciting, right?
Super fun lady, let me tell you.
Sean, that was pretty amazing, dude.
They do it right in the UK, I tell you.
So, Adam, you're awfully quiet. What you got going on, baby?
I don't got shit going on right now. I made a really cool trailer.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah,
We should fucking do it up and play it. But also, did you do the Thursday night?
Link it to
trivia?
me. We'll
Was it
play it right
good?
now.
My trivia is fucking rocking
Yeah,
the house. Every
That's
week is getting
awesome.
better and better. So
like you getting a lot of people, or
I'm getting a good amount of people, but the people
Yeah.
that are there are just having a great time. So
well, yeah, that's important.
Always a
Try to
win.
get rid of them.
I mean, you don't want a whole shitload of people because that's just
right,
your fucking.
we actually
day.
ran out of room last week.
Wow,
Nice.
Wow.
that's not a bad problem to have, bud.
Nope,
Especially if you're getting pieces of the door.
I am. I get paid by the amount.
The amount of
Fucking A.
trivia questions, you're just like, we're doing a 1 million trivia question marathon, guys.
No, I get paid based on their sales.
Gotcha.
Nice.
So like we did at the Gen X Tavern that one time.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
And somehow though we saw so many people, they
they forgot.
did not have that many sales. It's like the
Uh.
George Lucas of places that we did business. Oh no, Return of the Jedi, that never turned a profit. Get the fuck out of here.
Not till the re-release when I added a bunch of stuff that nobody wanted.
I mean, I thought he was like a Catholic boy, but maybe not. If you know Captain what I'm saying. John knows what's up.
What's going on?
Man, I shaved my head and you see what happens?
No, what happened?
Tell us what happens.
What happens, Chris? Go ahead.
Tell us
Explain it
about
to
your hair. Where's all the hair? Is it
Way to
gone
grow a little
everywhere?
mustache.
It's all on his back.
It
That's
just
right.
moved.
It
No,
just migrated.
It didn't move. It was always there. You just
That's
had
like
where I'm
when-
gonna start combing over from.
It's like Venetian blinds. You just pull a string and it just shits back.
That would be kind of cool, actually.
Yeah, what?
Mhm.
Some cyberpunk shit right there.
Like a hair awning.
You should
Where,
tell
where is
Adam-
there? Where, Chris?
What? Oh yeah, you want to see all the furry places? I'll take them all out.
So I'm currently reading a comic that I think Andrea would like. They are doing a comic version of Gargoyles.
Yeah.
That's
Yes,
cool.
and it's Palmiali and Connor.
Really?
Fucking
It's
awesome. Yeah.
So is Harley Quinn in the
Currently
background
reading,
somewhere?
I'm currently reading Sandman for the first time.
I mean,
Wow.
better late than never.
Yeah.
Welcome to the party, pal.
He's finally getting into the 90s.
That's right.
Like,
No, that's where I firmly live. I'm just getting into a different part of it.
Yeah,
I'm
I
about
bet
to
you-
finish up the Clone Saga. It's just, mwah. Dude, why do you think I wanted to do that show with you, Adam Retcon? Because it
It was
would
all
just
90s.
be like a warm home.
hey, I mean, Ben Reilly's currently in Spider-Man.
Yeah, I know. I saw that. I haven't read it, but I saw that.
I mean, he's currently the villain, but he's there.
The chasm.
Yeah.
I'm behind on a lot, but I keep like re-upping, and then I did a tear last week and tried to like catch up on a bunch of stuff I didn't necessarily want to read. Like I blew through all my Captain America and all my like Peggy Carter crap, and like crap, but it's not the highlights I want to read. But I needed to like clear that plate off for dessert, you know.
I'm so far behind, I don't know what the fuck a golden goblin is. It sounds like a sex move.
Probably only used on Gwen Stacy, though.
So
Yes.
the last X-Men book I read was the whole kind of Essex origin story kind of thing, the Sherlock Holmes
Actual
stuff.
X-Men. Yeah.
Yeah, it was an Immortal X-Men. Was that what I was reading?
Yeah.
I think that's
Yeah.
the last one I read, too.
Yeah, and they have the broken, you know, freaking vats with the different card symbols on it.
Yep.
So, is there anything after that, or I don't know how far I am.
Yeah,
You say
there's
Vax?
definitely more issues past that.
Yeah,
Shit kind of goes off the rails when. Now, I'm not even gonna spoil it. It's Sinister.
It's good?
Sinister is the villain, dude. He's the villain. When he keeps. So he's got a stockpile of Mortimer McTaggarts that he just keeps resetting with. Yeah, it's
Wait.
fucked because he.
So he has clones of reincarnation.
Yeah, that he can push the button to fucking redo what he's working on,
Wow.
and
That's brilliant.
there's an issue where he kills the council over and over and over and over and over again.
so it's like a greatest hits, like it's a flashback of everything, so we don't notice it because he just has.
Incredible.
So here's my
He's got
question.
notes, like the data pages are notes on his targets, and like the odds of him winning and stuff. It's so fucking it's cool shit.
How does that work? Because when she resets to birth, basically. How does he get it so it just resets to a certain... You know what I mean?
The biggest target was Hope. And because without Hope, there's no 5. And if there's no 5, there's no mutant resurrection. So
For anybody but him.
Yeah, well, he killed Hope. And
Okay.
it's, oh God, what do we do to fix this? And that's when I found out Mimic is a mutant once again. So
So Mimic is taking her
all of
place?
that because I was looking for something for Adam, but then I can't find it. So Adam, can you just link the trail?
that's okay, Chris. Guess what? There's a Spider-Man book. And in that Spider-Man book, Morlun is fighting with Spider-Man.
Like alongside him, or
Correct.
cool?
Oh yeah, I'm up to that. Where
I love that guy.
I know you do. He's the good version of Morbius.
I got fucking spider totems and animal totems coming out my ass. I love them.
Well, then let me tell you, you're gonna love.
I
this
like
book.
when Osborn bangs Gwen Stacy. I like when the Jackal gets in on it. Like I love all this shit.
When Osborn did for the Golden Glider.
It's all my favorite stuff.
Yeah,
I like when Peter Parker needs to be single, so he makes a deal with the devil to off his wife, and it's all good.
That's
shit.
old school.
You'd love this new version.
Those are all good decisions on the part of Marvel Comics. But what the fuck do I know? I genuinely enjoy the Clone Saga. So.
Well, we already know you need this shit then.
Unashamedly love that shit.
There's a lot of things that you unashamedly love.
Yeah, like your
Superman
crippled ass.
1050 was
Yeah,
fucking
damn right.
great. I don't know if you guys read
Which
the new
one?
Superman. Superman 1050.
It's in my queue.
I haven't read anything lately except, mostly Sandman. But I also read... What the fuck did I finish? I just finished... I've been reading the One Bad Day shit. All those.
Did you get the Bane one?
No, not yet. I used that fucking site you gave me.
That was last week was Bane. Good shit.
I gotcha. Yeah, I've just been ripping through those and shit like that.
End of
Nothing like relevant and fucking episodic or anything.
so there's Batman versus Robin. That was good as hell.
Mhm.
Yeah?
Leading into a big crossover called Lazarus Planet, where Lazarus juice is just going into the ether.
Gotcha. I think I saw the beginning shit of that, to be honest, because I was reading stuff.
Well,
I also need to I started the metal and immediately was like, oh, I gotta jump down and find other fucking comics. Ugh. Somebody needs to
I like
put
metal.
together a fucking, like, is there a way to do, like, the equivalent of playlists, like, that just have the links to everything in a fucking thing?
well, it's not going to have the links, but yeah, there are reading lists. That's what you're
Yeah, I
looking
know
for.
reading lists, motherfucker. Like, I don't want to have to search for them.
Oh,
I want it to be in
fucking
one
dude.
single fucking thing that I can just click the comics, dude.
You know, some of my favorite things is organizing my digital folders into stories.
Right?
That's like, I love doing that shit.
I wish that could be done on that fucking site so I can just click shit.
Sorry. You're
All
gonna
right,
have to-
Dave, put me together a fucking thing with, like, clickable links for each comic. In order.
No. No, I won't do that.
You're like, I will not be doing that. I appreciate it.
No fucking chance. You'll be reading X-Men for the next 3 years.
Right? You'll be like, just click the links. I promise. These are relevant to metal. And I'll be like, there's an awful lot more Cyclops in metal than I expected.
It's like, this seems awfully Marvel, but I'll take your word for it.
Yeah. Just occasionally throw a Batman comic in between, and I'll be like, oh, there we go. Okay.
I'll just Photoshop superimpose Batman onto a couple of X-Men.
You can throw Duke in there just because he's yellow.
Yeah. Is that
Duke Nukem?
Stingers or Wolverine? Fuck. Got me again. And then you realize
This
it's
is
the
a-
same character.
Nothing but silence.
Ooh, radio silence. I love it.
Oh yeah.
Fucking like this is why we need to have like Mikey pop in because that motherfucker doesn't show up like shut up ever. I think I'm bad. The only time Mikey's not talking is when he's going off to get a thing to show off.
At least he paused.
What that you said, X-Men? Check this out. I've got a leather-bound fucking X-Men journal signed by but not Jim Lee because I don't like his art. Fucking Mikey.
I hate the 90s.
Sometimes.
He hates all the good things from the 90s.
Oh,
He does enjoy you too.
There's a Wildcats comic right now. They redid Wildcats. Fuck it.
Yes, Wildcats is so good now.
Is it?
Yeah. It's actually
Who's
got,
the team? Is it the original team?
We need to get a good Gen 13 back.
Well, it's got
We
Fairchild
kind of
on it.
do.
Who's in the new Wildcats?
Fairchild.
Fairchild is on the team.
Oh, good. Well, that's a start.
And who knows
The
what
grunge?
Mark, but
Yeah, I was about to bring up grunge. Grunge is
That's
the
that,
90s.
That throwback story in the Wildstorm anniversary was awesome.
yeah.
The Gen 13 throwback.
So there's the villain from
What are you doing,
Gen
Switch?
13.
You're making all that noise again.
Nothing.
The villain.
You eating burgers?
No.
You are, aren't you? You have a burger? I can't see it. What is this?
Is that a mini puff?
Oh, you're playing with your pack. Got it.
No, I'm opening all my shit because I haven't had time to do everything. So
You're playing with your mini puff, as it were.
Mm-hmm.
go on, Dave. Before they interrupted you,
No, I'm good. It's all good. Keep opening shit.
I'm done opening shit. I didn't realize
What
it
was
picked
it
up that
last
much.
week? You had something else. You were like crinkle, crinkle.
I probably had food because
Yeah, it was food.
We usually kick in around the time that like
Right,
I'm eating dinner. Like
right. I just remember you were like, "Oh, it is the down there, Mike." Okay, but you didn't
Oh, yeah.
change it. You were
Is it
literally
right here?
like, "Oh,
Is
it's not
this from
right
your
by
mouth
my
right
mouth.
here?
One."
Can you hear this? No.
You're like, "Oh, it's not the one right by my mouth. It's the one down on the thing making all the crinkles." Cool, and then you just kept doing it. Like a baller move. You were just like, "Oh yeah, he's making all that noise. Go fuck yourself."
Yeah, that makes sense why you can hear it. Cool. Let's continue.
Can you hear me now?
I don't
Can you
know.
hear me now?
I hear you. Yeah.
Okay, that's not this. It's this. It's
Right.
the other one. Okay.
I never didn't hear you.
Sleep with one eye open.
What? What the?
Are we like a morning zoo show now?
I don't know, man.
It's honestly just perfectly timed clicks in World of Warcraft.
Hey, John, can you give us the traffic update, please?
But we should be a morning zoo show.
Yeah. Well, in Australia, there's lots of fire tornadoes, so stay inside.
We need to get
Remember our new contest, Nip for Ticks.
Well,
honestly,
what
we
do
should
you
have
do
John
there?
with a fucking soundboard up, you know?
Time for Butthole in the Swede.
God damn. Man, we should at least do that for one episode and see how many people we can visit.
There you go. I woke up for like 5 seconds for that.
Whoosh. Honestly, John, just cue up a toilet flush sound. Just randomly do that.
We're
Did
gonna-
we get Adam's trailer?
I'm
or what?
actually uploading it right now to so that we
You
can
want
play
to
it.
just fucking screen share? Or, all right.
No, I mean, it's easier just to have it uploaded.
To watch
All right,
Fire
well,
Tornado
good
again.
on you. Too
Hey.
right, as they say around Dave's house.
Isn't that Monterey Jack?
Fire Tornado looks awesome.
Isn't that Monterey Jack from Rescue Rangers? You're right.
Yeah.
All right, so yeah, I've got it queued up.
All right,
So
so
here we go.
let's see it.
We'll do it. Here we go. All right.
Hey, there it is.
Hey, we're back. So why don't you talk about that, Adam? Tell us what we're seeing.
What I've always wanted. I mean, I've done it before. I did it when Nerd-O-Rama was a show on the stupid internet radio
Fucking
station.
Jackwad.
Talkwad. Yeah.
Talkwad. Yeah, I did. I sat there by myself and did a kind of smaller deep dive on at least the first 3 Alien movies, and I kind of want to really go into it, which is why I started. That's why I want to start with Dark Star, because Dan O'Bannon wrote Dark Star with John Carpenter and made this like weird, like stupid comedy movie, and it didn't do well. It was like their student film at film school, and they gave more money than they wanted to. And when that failed, Dan O'Bannon went back to his same script for Dark Star and rewrote it, and it became Alien. So I'm starting from there, and I'm doing the entire Ripley saga for this first season, I guess. And if that goes well, I'll do the prequel stuff and the Predator stuff as well. But they're going to be like an hour a piece, maybe for each movie. So if you got to really like it,
deep dive. I mean,
yes.
And yeah, all right.
Yeah.
So it's kind of something I've wanted to do for a while that I don't have to raise money for.
Always a plus.
Looks great. I'm
Yeah.
looking forward to watching.
Thank you.
Personally.
Yeah, it's one of the best things I've made so far.
Have you already started recording?
No, I've done my notes for Dark Star. No,
Well, my offer still stands.
that would be fun. Even if it's just like a recorded video, that would be fun.
Well, he's more steeped into the science and like of it all. You know what I mean? But it's like gestation and eggs and like what produces what and yada yada yada. So like, I'll give him a lab coat and like fucking goggles and shit.
Junior biologist.
Yeah.
Junior xenobiologist.
But he doesn't ever have anyone to talk to about aliens. And I try to tell him. Yeah, I said aliens. I said the movies. I didn't know that's Adam's. That's Adam's button right there. I know that well enough. Thank you.
Yeah.
No, but I mean, he's just like he gets upset because he has no one to talk to about these movies because he's 10 and most parents will let their kids watch them, but he's so freaking into them.
Right, and most parents at best are going to humor him for a minute and go, yeah, that's cool. Pat.
Yeah.
Like if he wants to actually talk about it with them.
Yeah, because he'll talk to you like ad nauseum. He knows more about the movies than I do. He's probably closer to your knowledge base than mine. But he'd get an absolute kick out of being able to like throw stuff out there and you literally being able to respond and ask him questions about it, you know? So I'm not saying if you want a kid hook for it, but
it would be awesome.
No, that actually would be cool because that's how I got hooked. Well, I'm not like that, but I was taken to see the
first
movie
time was
as a
free.
child.
You met a guy with a van,
had a box of puppies.
And after seeing Aliens, my mom's like, "Well, you have to see the first one now."
You saw the second one first?
Yeah.
But it's true. I mean, it's true.
Yeah. I mean, you get the point of the first one after you've watched the second one.
She ain't wrong.
You give people just shit for eating on film. Here you are. I mean, at least you're not.
I didn't give him shit for eating on.
You're not opening 6 rappers. I'll give you that.
It was the rappers.
Yeah.
Chris will have entire conversations.
It wasn't the fact that it happened initially. It was that baller move, like I said, where he acknowledged why. And then he was like, "Oh, you can hear that?" And then he just went full bore into that shit.
I'm just gonna put just draw your face on it, and it's just like. Blah, 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 blah.
You know how I know it's a slow episode? I haven't had to throw up the disclaimer for Chris once.
Well, I almost said something about Jews.
So there you go.
But he didn't say it, so it doesn't count.
Apple or orange.
What are you eating quietly over there? Is that mashed potatoes or something?
Me?
I don't know. Looks like you're eating something here.
A roast, yeah, man. Little piece of roast.
He's eating good.
Hey, I had
She wanted me to mention this, but because she wanted to know if you guys do this to your wives or
no,
no,
probably not.
or mom, but sneak up behind him Concho style. No, literally like Jaina and I. No, she doesn't get to sit down for like 2 seconds. It's like, hey, can you get this? And as soon as she comes back for me, Jaina's like, Mom, can you do something?
No, I've learned.
Walk out, leave the two of them here for a week, and see what happens.
Well, fuck, Dave left this show for like a month or so, and then you see what happened. We used to talk about like trailers and movies and comics and stuff, and when he comes back, he tries like hell. Man, does he try to get it like where we're talking about like relevant shit? Like, hey, you know what came out this week? Fuck him up his ass.
You notice he's not trying now because he's realized the futility of the exercise.
He's just waiting for the next morning zoo sound.
Well, I mean, it's a slow week too. There's not a lot of like, I mean,
yeah, there is.
Guardians of the Galaxy came out. Like, yeah, I mean, Guardians of the Galaxy's new trailer came out a week ago?
Okay,
so
I haven't seen that.
You want to activate Dave mode?
Well, speaking of, and tell me if there's any credence to this. Somebody brought up that the coloring of the logos is parallel to someone who dies in the episode. So, like this, I forgot who died in the first one. My brain just totally shut off. But the second one's got, the red logo with the blue logo with the red trim. Yondu dies, and the new one's a lot of browns with orange gold trim. So we're gonna lose probably Rocket, But there's also an alternative logo that's gray with red, which Bautista's already said he's not doing more episodes. So it could also mean like, we're losing him as well as far as the character goes.
That entire movie needs a new cast, honestly. There's so many Guardians to choose from. I feel like we got like the worst of them.
But we got him in an awesome way, which is literally what James Gunn just does.
Yeah.
Well, look, I like the fact that Star-Lord is on it. That's cool. But I mean, where's Nova? Where's Silver Surfer? Where's Adam Warlock? Where's any
Fox?
of those?
Where's Bug?
They're with Fox.
Where's Ambush Bug at?
Wrong universe. Hey, I would kill for like a HBO Max like freaking Ambush Bug series. Like that just weaves in and out where like there's major events and fucking going on in the background, but it's totally not the story, and he just kind of weaves in and out of like shit going on in the background.
One big thing did happen this week. The Last of Us came out.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah,
And it's really fucking good too.
I watched episode 1. I gotta watch episode 2. I'm thoroughly enjoying it.
80 minutes long for the first episode, and
Jesus.
It's. Have you played the game?
No.
Well,
No.
you
It's
have
good.
now.
It'll be good
I
enough.
was going to ask how close it is.
It's
Perfect.
there's
Fucking
shots that
perfect.
are directly from the game.
The only
Yeah.
bullshit part.
Well, I
is
mean, the
fact
quality of
that
the
it
fucking
doesn't
game
die 11
graphics
times
makes
in
it.
the
They could have
first
just,
10 minutes.
dropped them in.
And it's
he
funny,
doesn't-
the scene that ended the first episode is usually when I stop my every first playthrough. I'm just like, I'm going to take a break now when they show
Nice.
the buildings.
Yeah, I would.
So it's literally like you're playing the game.
Yeah.
No, because I
It's-
would have died at least 65 times by the time this episode was
It's
done.
like when someone takes all the cutscenes and just clips them together. Like it's like somebody did that with Ghostbusters, the game, where they just clip together all the cutscenes to make one mega long movie, more or less, of all cinematic scenes.
Yeah, the only thing they skipped was them climbing out of the windows and shit to get to the sewers.
It's super, super,
That's
super
it.
painful. And it's, if you like the games, which you should like the games, you'll fucking love the show.
Oh, yeah, I love the game.
My number one regret of not being a PlayStation owner is Last of Us, because it's like so in line with the shit that I like to play.
Yeah.
And it's like that and Uncharted, God
I
of
think
War.
I have fucking Last of Us and 2.
Like,
I just haven't played them. Big surprise.
I downloaded Spider-Man.
Still in Saran Wrap?
It's on Steam now, and my PC won't run it.
Oof.
I got Horizons and Spider-Man both, and my PC won't run. It runs Horizon a little choppy. I got through the intro scenes where they name the child, And then I was like, okay, I'm gonna try this later, like with a new and my drivers don't update because,
I'll say one thing about the PlayStation games. Days Gone was really good.
Yep.
I don't give a shit.
Yep, it was really good, and it came out at the wrong time. Is what happened.
Got it.
That deserves at least 2 more games, if not 1.
Yeah. And Horizon's
I don't even know
badass. I
what
just
the
haven't
fuck it
finished
is.
it because it's so damn big.
What was that, Chris?
Open world games
I
are
don't even know
just
what the fuck
they're just not
Days
my
Gone
thing
is.
anymore.
Days Gone was a really ambitious zombie game.
Okay.
And
Bikers.
Bikers, yeah. And it had a horde mode that was just fucking insane.
You know what? I do remember now seeing shit from that.
Yeah,
Where, like,
it's
they're
the
just
it's the
getting
best
swarmed
game
and
that
hiding
no
and
one
shit.
played.
Yeah, setting traps, using your environment to basically try and weed them down so they don't overrun you completely.
So like an actual Walking Dead adaptation as opposed to the show.
I would say The Running Dead would be the best way
Well,
to put it.
right. But I mean, like how it was actually focused on slow shit like that. Like the
Yeah.
comic, and everybody's like, fuck this shit. Give me some TV action.
Speaking of Kirkman, we got a new Invincible trailer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kind of.
And then as I was watching it, I was like, it's okay. It's not a trailer, but it's kind of a trailer. But
It's him and Seth
Dude, I haven't
Rogen
seen the
sitting down and
Guardians
having a
one. I haven't seen
conversation.
that. Why don't we share some shit and talk about it?
yeah, throw that up, John.
All right.
Which one, Invincible or
yeah,
Guardians
John.
or what?
Make it happen.
Invincible.
The Invincible Guardians.
Apparently. Okay.
Yeah, come on, man.
Guardians of the Globe.
Dude,
Throw
you heard him talk about the Guardians trailer. You didn't even bring that up.
Shut
Same
Throw
up.
up the Guardians of the Globe trailer.
Yeah, or the Globetrotters.
All right. So which one are we doing? Are we doing Invincible or what?
The Globetrotters on
Invincible.
Gilligan's Island trailer.
Do Invincible.
Meet
Do
Scooby
you
Doo.
already have a list of trailers
Zoinks.
for a day for you?
I did way back when somebody actually gave a shit to do that.
Aw.
Fuck Dave for having a family to take care of, huh? Man, you're a real son of a bitch, John. You're a real piece of shit.
Yep. Let's see.
He's gonna come from Australia and fucking push you down in a front yard, like back in the day.
Wow.
If I believed that Dave had the motivation to do that, I'd be worried.
Dave won't come. He's gonna come maybe back to the States for like my funeral. Just
Okay,
lie to
am
me.
I-
Say you will.
Am I looking for the one that uploaded a couple days ago? I assume.
Yep.
All right. Let me pull it up.
Invincible
6 months
trailer. Yeah.
You fucking idiot. I'm really on it tonight, huh?
You really make it sound like I'm not coming to the States on purpose. Which is true. But I mean it's really on purpose.
You're like, fuck that dude.
The job's not threatening.
Okay.
So wondering why we don't have a following.
Seriously.
Because you never talk. You're charming. You're the guy.
I am
Oh my
not
God.
the guy.
Are you the guy?
Stop being the guy. Take your wiener out.
Nobody wants that.
Okay. Here we
John,
go.
you're waiting.
Everybody wants that. All right, let's watch this son of a bitch.
Really good. Look at that. Not bad, Mark. You're not just invincible. You're also like Earth's best food cooking man. Pretty impressive.
What? Oh, no, I just worked here. I don't actually make the food.
Next time also, constructive criticism. Do not put these green things in here. These are gross.
I forgot that was Seth.
So, did you ever find Uraf?
Yeah, of course I found it. Very, very quickly, very easily. Yellow skies, purple grass, and get this, they have burgers there too, just like these. Who would have guessed, huh?
You never found it.
No, nope, not even close. Okay, I think about them quite a bit, honestly. But how about you? What have you been up to? It's been a while. I think everyone agrees. It's been like a little ridiculous how long it's been.
Hey, I've been busy.
Doing what?
Well, I've been busy writing, designing, storyboarding, voice acting, key posing, in-betweening, cleaning up, color slapping, comping the whole thing. Thousands of shots, so it's kind of a lot.
Sure, yeah. Although like 90% of that, if I'm being honest, sounds completely made up. But the real question is, when are you going back out there? The world needs more invention.
Oh, it's coming, okay? Hey!
Yeah, I know, but like a specific date would be nice.
Oh, okay, fine. The world will get more invincible in late 2023.
All right, okay, I'll take it. Late 2023. Perfect, sure.
That's brilliant.
2023, is that like one of your years? You know, our planet, they all have different systems of keeping track of time. Like, they go around their stars at different speed, but the way you said that number makes it sound soon. Is it soon?
Also, this week we
All
got
right.
we got the trailer for the final season of Cobra Kai.
Oh, I thought
Yeah,
you were-
I actually haven't caught up the current one. I forgot.
What the fuck, dude?
Like
I went
so
through it
much
twice.
shit hit. So much shit
There
hit
was also
right at the same
one
time.
really,
I totally
really
fucking
big trailer
forgot.
as well.
What's that?
There was also one big trailer as well, Scream 6.
Yep, the new Screams.
Oh, is
trailer
that the
came
bus?
I
is
haven't
it the
watched
bus?
that trailer either. I
Is
did.
that the bus
really
subway
the
one?
last movie.
Are they bringing Sydney back for this one again?
Yeah.
No.
Really?
Oh, sorry, I got her mixed up. Sorry. No, it's
Gail's coming back,
Gail. Sorry.
and
yeah.
Kirby from Part 4. She's coming back.
The cheerleader?
The alternative chick with the short hair.
Why?
She was a big part of the fourth one.
Because it's all connected, man.
I thought you were
Can I
talking
just-
Hayden Panettiere. I'm like, the cheerleader?
I just want another Final Destination. I like
They're doing
that.
another Final
I think we're
Destination.
getting one.
They are.
Yeah.
Are we?
Yeah.
Awesome.
I
There was
think
this
it's
really
almost a
cool-
reset.
There was this really cool poster I saw for Scream, and it was the subway map of Ghostface's mask, and it was all the stops were all the people he killed through all 5 movies.
Dude, that's badass.
It was really cool. I want it on my
It was
wall.
great. Yeah.
Man, Devin Sawa is looking old as hell.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
dude.
Wait.
I saw him in
Dude,
Chucky because he's like.
Yeah, weren't
two
you telling
fucking
me that
characters in the beginning?
He didn't
And I was
recognize.
like, that guy looks vaguely familiar. Holy fucking shit! Look who it is. Once you see it, though, like you can see it every time you look at his face. But at first, man, I didn't even realize it was him.
Probably not getting that Idle Hands too.
We should.
That's a shame.
I loved Idle Hands.
Idle
It
Hands.
I own that.
Everyone
I own
loved
that. I
Idle
own
Hands.
that.
Thought you said you were
Well,
old.
Wouldn't the TSA delay Final Destination? I think is where we're going with that. Possibly.
No, you just would have died in line.
Old age and boredom. That's how we die now.
No, it's really explosive
So-
cavity searches.
I think all the ladies left our chat too. Like they should have been flirting with Sean. He's British or whatever.
So,
And they wear
My-
those cool skirts, right?
so my wife
That's right.
literally.
He wears dresses.
So my wife literally watched the first Final Destination, and then she had to go on a plane to France for a school trip. Like,
Nice.
My wife still
And-
won't drive behind trucks that have shit hanging off the side.
oh fuck no, not at all. My exit, like me driving to like where I worked every day, was exit 180, like every day, and it's still exit to our mall is exit 180. So yeah, no.
It still boggles my mind that the guy who directed at least the first 3 Final Destination movies also did Dragon Ball Evolution.
Wow. I mean, everybody's got to take one ship for the
Is that-
studio, right?
Is this a stay in your lane story? Final Destination 6. We're on a boat, motherfucker. I wouldn't be surprised if they are on a boat.
Actually, maybe
Cruise
Dragon Ball
ship.
Evolution was part of the Final Destination series. It was
Just saying, like
Kill a
Final
movie.
Destination 6 on a boat, plus the geek cruise.
We'll see if
Right.
Disney makes a new movie.
Willem Dafoe shows up and tries to sink the thing.
What do you guys think about the Disneyfication of Dragon Ball?
I
don't know what that means.
Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about.
Live action Disney doing Dragon Ball?
That's
What?
worth a
What?
shot. Everything's worth a shot.
In the
When
mouth.
Well, the mouse is obviously going to be gobbling up Crunchyroll here in no time.
I hope. I like all my shit conveniently under one company.
so you have to
Well, I
pay
mean-
more.
I love
Disney-
me some monopolies.
Disney buys stuff because they're just out of IP. I
Yeah.
mean, even all their classic movies are borrowed from somebody else. I mean,
I honestly don't know why they have not bought fucking Hasbro by now. Like, I mean, make a fucking offer because
Fuck Hasbro. What?
yeah, but it would fucking improve first of all, but also because they do well with what they get.
well,
Also, it makes fucking financial sense to them because all their toys and shit go through there.
it's a shelf
You'd have like
space
a
thing too.
Ponyverse and a fucking
All
Have
the
a bit.
80s. The entirety of the 80s.
like that thing you sent me at one point with all the fucking mashed up like universe.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's a
Transformers,
Hasbro shareholder,
ponies, and yeah, the Hasbro universe.
but I have more.
Having to put down fucking broken leg ponies.
I have more perspective on the.
I take that personally, bro.
on Dave's fuck Hasbro after watching the shareholders meeting when they had it earlier in the year, and now seeing like their talks in the shareholders meetings, like how they're panning out now, because they're all like fucking rubbing their hands and making promises to shareholders, and they're just like, Wizards of the Coast magic, D&D's like our golden goose, and they literally like, and shareholders were eating it up, and they were literally talking about like all about D&D. It was a very heavy Magic D&D presentation because they were kind of like saying, hey, keep your money with us and shit, or give us more.
I really think the movie would have done well before, like, I don't know, if it came out 3 months ago.
Yeah.
As of right now, I don't think it's going to do too well.
No, people are.
You can say that, but like, hey, most of the people who would go see it are going to see it anyway. But
No,
like, I don't care how much people talk shit.
I would say
will still put asses in seats. I don't give a fuck. Like,
no. It will not put the right asses in seats that it is made to put. It'll have asses in seats, but I agree with Dave. D&D
You
player,
alienate
like,
your core audience.
yeah,
It's not going to.
yeah, but dude, they still have to make it for a fucking wide net because there's not enough fucking mouth breathing fucking dungeon masters that are going to go see a goddamn movie to fucking put $1 billion in anybody's pocket.
yeah. But that movie's just a big commercial to get people to buy more D&D stuff, and that wide net's great for box
Yeah,
office
but dude,
money.
everybody that plays hardcore that would be give a fuck about the little.
Aw.
Fuck, lost him mid-rant.
Oh, but did we
John,
lose
you
him?
did that on purpose.
Not at all.
I don't believe you.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
You fucking hit the Chris button. It's like, oh fuck, he's getting passionate. Look out.
No, I have the disclaimer for that, man.
No, I seriously though, I think it's gonna. It's like the difference is that like D&D people take this shit serious. Like my coworker's into D&D. She has like cardigans and shit that's like themed. Like it's deeply it's more than like Ghostbusters. It's like this is gonna change the way that like it's gonna they're not coming back from this.
Dude,
So there's a difference
No.
between not playing something and actively making sure that everyone you know shouldn't be playing it.
Yeah.
Which is what's happening.
I guess I just don't give too much of a fuck.
About anything ever.
That's the thing though. This is Hasbro's biggest property. I'll say it. Like it really is. I think it's bigger than Magic, which is saying something because that's been their biggest for a while. But all of a sudden, like what was saying, the shareholders thing, they're like, well, how do we get between these idiots and their money? I know. Let's make sure that we make the OGL fucking null and void. Let's get a subscription plan. Did you guys hear about the subscription plan?
What D&D one?
Yeah, they're denying it completely, but it was $30 a month, and you could get an AI generated DM.
All right.
Hey,
It'd
listen,
be
you know
cool.
how many?
Don't get me
Nobody
wrong.
wants the DM, so
Do
that's
you know how
good.
many
Yeah.
more? How much longer our games would have gone on with an AI DM?
Or yeah,
Well-
I mean, like even getting them off the ground.
Yeah.
Like nobody
So-
really ever
And
wants
they
the
were giving us
DM.
$30
so-
a month buy-in for that. Apparently, that was like a leaked thing that they're completely denying now. But that was one
I
of
mean,
the
that's
things.
cheaper than paying a professional dungeon master.
Yeah, but now
I
the people
love
who
how
would
much
the people who would
Adam
use it, or the core that's going to use it, is actively not only not going to use it, is going to push that no one uses it.
Yep.
And that's the big thing. And you've got a lot of these high profile, like Pathfinder, and even the Vox guys and everything are like,
You know what though, dude? Honestly, give it a fucking month and nobody's gonna give a fuck about it anymore. No, and you know why? Because everyone's gonna be like, "No, my trans friends, stop playing fucking Hogwarts Legacy," and nobody will fucking care about D&D anymore.
I would say if it was anything
You're gonna
else,
tell me that the Dungeons and Dragons crowd and the Harry Potter crowd aren't overlapped?
I'm not saying that. I'm saying if you think that they're going to forget about it in the next 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 months, I think you're wrong. Anything else, I'd say, yeah. I mean, a lot of the Harry Potter people are like, fuck J.K. Rowling. She's transphobic. And then it's like, oh, a new Harry Potter game. I'm going to play it.
Bro, you're a marketing guy. You know the lifespan of memory on the internet is minuscule, right? I mean,
yeah, but D&D, like, it's different. I'd say a lot of the D&D people.
There's a difference.
Yeah, until a
between
new cool book comes out and they go, "Fuck, I want that."
This is the difference between a geek and a nerd. Okay, like a geek is like, I'm going to latch on to the next IP that tickles my fancy. A nerd is like, nah.
It may,
I remember
Sean.
this shit.
Yeah.
No, it's as soon as Paizo or whoever starts pumping out the orc content, it's done.
Right,
Yeah.
until some book that people actually want comes out from Wizards and they go, well, fuck it. One book won't kill me.
No, they won't.
I guarantee fucking to you they will, dude.
Okay.
If the reason I say that is,
Hold on.
right,
Let's take some bets here. Come on.
Renegade literally could have fucking come out and been like, fuck you, you fat fucking piece of shit, to everybody on the internet, and they drop that Transformers book and you'd be like, I'll take a look.
I'd say Transformers shit, but yeah.
They fucking hit me with a G.I. Joe book, and I'm like, yeah, fuck it. They could be Nazis. I don't give a fuck. Is the book good?
Put it this way: I will never put money down for Wizards of the Coast product ever again.
That doesn't mean you won't use it. That just means you won't pay money. Yeah.
I've got Wizards of the Coast books fucking coming out my ears. Okay.
Me too,
I'm
but I
never buying another
still
one.
don't put money down for them.
Oh shit.
I know another company that sucks that just gives those fucking things away.
There we go. I feel complete now.
Hell, you guys all know that same kind of shitty company. I'm not going to name names because I don't want to get busted, but like, let's be honest.
Like anybody watches our shit.
Yeah, but if they come across it later, they'll be like, that motherfucker. I mean, I'll just say Adam used to work there. They run other smaller businesses out of fucking business. Yeah, that's all I need.
Jesus Christ, bro.
Yep. Talkwad.
That's right.
Right.
Fucking Alex Wadsworth, man.
Farquad?
Yes. Farquad Radio.
Mm-hmm.
What a scam that was.
You know, he tried to hit me up the other day.
Really?
Like out of the blue, yeah. Like,
He
hey,
did
what's
that
up?
to me like 6 months
Hey, what's
or
up,
so
man?
ago. Hey, how's it going? It's fine. Better without Talkwad.
Yeah. Great.
But I
Just,
mean, here's the thing.
Still living
I
on
will
granddaddy's
credit-
money? Cool. All right. Awesome.
I will fucking credit them though that this would not be a thing had it not been for that piece of shit. You know.
My LinkedIn is not very good, Sean. I don't know how to fill that shit out. So,
Yeah, fuck the LinkedIn. You need to check out Adam's OnlyFans.
That's right.
I teach classes on LinkedIn, like when I worked at the college. If you need help, let me help you.
I haven't touched LinkedIn in like 2 years, so I
You
don't
should.
even know. So I should
don't
touch it a
bother
lot.
with LinkedIn. I never really did.
Yeah, I
You
think
started
you
posting
still have
things-
impact business development as your primary job there, buddy. And we haven't been open
Honestly,
since
it may not
2018.
even be. It might be fucking data age, to be honest.
Microsoft owns LinkedIn, so if someone types your name in, generally LinkedIn gets kicked up higher in the search results than anything else. So especially with your media stuff coming out, you may want to polish it up
It's not a bad
before
idea.
you're just so
Put,
that
put your current.
it helps your SEO and your visibility. That's all.
Put amateur porn director as your current job.
Yeah.
I mean, it's better than the Wikipedia page that got taken down.
AdamsFeetPics.com.
Yeah, you got a Wikipedia page taken
I had
down?
I put an entry. It said Adam Kirkovalis, a god among men, and they didn't like that.
So what we need to do is put an article up somewhere
Yes.
that says that, and then you use that for for the verification, and they'll let it slide.
Yeah. As long as it's verifiable in some form, some medium.
I want to put somewhere in my bio on LinkedIn that I am a living avatar of Bacchus.
I mean, it's true if they know you.
Right.
Yeah.
You're like, you can verify that. Come to my house.
Yeah. Just watch Chris for about 30 seconds, and you'll see it live and in color.
In color.
Right.
In color?
That's right, Sean.
No. She's not a hooker if there's a camera going. It's not hooking. Then
Right,
she's
that's
an
right.
actress.
I've never understood that, to be honest. Yeah, she's an artist. God damn it.
Artiste.
Like, I never understood that they're like, oh, you're paying this chick to have sex. That's illegal. And you're like, no, sir. I set a camera up in the corner, and they go, oh, perfectly acceptable.
Yeah, and I told her that's what we were gonna do, and she was cool with it.
I mean, all they have to do is get a permit. Why not permit prostitutes? Let's,
Dr. Adam Korkovalos, MD.
Yeah, that's my nephew.
He is not.
He is.
Hey, so I got this thing on my dick. You think you can take a picture?
Your LinkedIn comes in, but your LinkedIn comes in. Let's see,
It's your
1, 2,
mom.
3, 4, 5. So your LinkedIn is like fifth down.
Yeah, that
John's
other Adam
like the
Kirkovalis is
20th
very successful,
guy.
so it really pushes me away.
Well, honestly, though, just claim that that's you. Fuck it. Be like, yeah, the first one, that's me. Whatever comes up.
You don't have your writing stuff in here though.
I don't have shit on there.
Panel to panel and behind the wilderness.
Fucking Swit's just gonna like get your login.
Oh, you mean
Take a login.
because I was paid by studio and not by the project. It's not considered to be usable on IMDb.
That's
So have any of you guys seen Willow?
No, but I heard the music's terrible.
Yeah, I keep hearing the music's terrible from one person. I'm trying to remember who.
I've heard it from 3 now.
Yeah, I think it was Jeremy that kept saying it.
Jeremy was one of them.
Yeah. He's like, the show's great, but fuck the music. It's horrible.
Man, there's an old ass picture of you, Adam, on here.
He looks the same. Go back 20 years. He's the same dude.
We
Well,
still
no,
need to put in the
this-
news clip, man.
This photo looks closer
20
to
he had
the.
blonde hair.
This photo looks closer to the I'm in line to pick up Star Wars toys.
Right.
Anyone seen White Lotus?
No.
No,
No.
I don't. I mean to, but I never do.
I don't even know what that is.
How about this season of his Dark Materials?
No, I've never
No,
seen
not
it
this season.
or read his Dark Materials thing. I don't know. I've never read
Wednesday?
the book.
My LinkedIn picture is from when I went to New York in 2019.
Yeah.
How about Wednesday?
Yeah.
I watched all that.
We
Yeah,
talked
all
about that at one
Wednesday.
point,
Yeah,
but
we
it's
did.
good. We like
Yeah,
that.
you missed that.
we,
Episode.
we liked it. Do the dance, you guys.
I haven't
Whoever
watched it.
wants to.
How about Mayfair Witches?
Nope. Don't even know what that is.
Anne Rice?
Nope.
Then I'm gonna stick with no.
Oh yeah, no, I heard they were like they did a perfect fucking interview or Vampire Chronicles, and then this piece of shit came out. That's all I've heard about it.
Okay.
I haven't watched the interview of the vampire thing either.
Is it because he's black?
Maybe, maybe not. I won't tell you.
What's that?
Will
Is what's
West?
that?
I don't know.
I tried. That was me trying, okay?
We've all had shit to do. That's all.
That's right.
I just watch nothing but trash horror movies from the 80s anymore. That's all I really watch anymore.
I have barely time to do like. I sat on these proton packs for 2 days before I opened them. I've got like a week's worth of Transformers I haven't opened.
Don't act like you sat on them because you had no time.
I
You
didn't
sat
have
on
time.
them to open them with the kids, man. Don't play.
No, I've had a week with the kids.
John, they do work there. They're just in the back.
Because you were all like, I saw your little post when you were like, fucking, oh, it was the middle of the night. You're like, I want to open it, but I'm gonna wait.
Yeah, I did, but I also couldn't. I didn't have time.
I
did want to open it. I just did not have
Well, once
time.
you opened it, you realized you didn't have time because, like you said, there's like 50 boxes involved apparently.
Well, it comes in a box, and then that box comes in a box, and you take those boxes off, and then there's the actual box that looks like a Foot Locker, and then like it's got a fucking puzzle built into it. So you
So
open
it's like
it
a
up.
shoe store?
It's like nesting dolls.
It's got like a puzzle top where you like slide it open so you can open it and grab stuff.
Does a guy in a referee outfit come and give you the pack?
Ooh, yeah, no, but that'd be nice.
They should
Then
have.
you get the pack out, and then under the pack is another box with like fucking all sorts of shit. They have mounting brackets for all the Owls frames. Like they literally put spacers and mounting brackets in. So like, hey, if you're a fucking huge nerd and you're gonna get a, an A frame, we already put in all the brackets and shit for you.
Hey,
So-
I was young and I needed the money.
I'd love to see it. Next
So-
on Nerd-O-Rama. And Adam's like,
Honestly,
can I take your order?
Nerd-O-Rama.
Like, imagine
after
if they had
dark.
to wear the same fucking shorts. That'd be complicated.
I came to Hooters and all I saw were bulges.
But well, okay, so that I want to make this company so bad. I want to do a male Hooters. We call it Peckers with a woodpecker.
What?
They have a male Hooters restaurant.
But I bet it's not Peckers that serves nothing but hot dogs. You can get them. You can get length or girth, different flavors.
He had an in-depth conversation with me about this.
I do. I want to make this a thing.
They had a place called
Dudes in
Tallywhackers.
shorts.
Tallywhackers?
That could be the version. I
Literally, Dallas apparently had a place called Tallywhackers. It was a Dallas's male
Steph says
Hooters.
they have to wear the same uniform, male and female, at Hooters. So
No,
That's-
Tallywhackers had guys that just like freaking. They look like boxer briefs. basically.
Well, yeah, I would put them in like shorts and bow ties and nothing else.
and you get paid like the DJ, where you get a cut of their tips.
Sales.
Dave would eat there.
I would.
He's a girth guy though.
Dave likes him a good hot dog.
I'm gonna open a place called Farley's, where it's like everyone's dressed like fat fucking Chris Farley in the
Only
Chippendales
hire
costume.
Big fat dudes in Chippendales.
Yeah.
uniforms.
Big dudes in Chippendales costumes. And
Yeah,
it's called
like every
Farley's.
15 minutes they all have to do the dance in the middle.
They
of
all come out. And
It's a lover boy.
Every time somebody rings the bell.
How do you get a job here? First, you have to eat every meal here.
Yeah, sorry, you don't meet our requirements to work here. You're
Like,
not
is this
fat
good?
enough.
It's all good.
Hey, every wall has a defibrillator on it. I don't know why. Well, we have busy Fridays. You never know.
It's like that burger place, the Heart Attack Cafe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember that.
Round of drinks on us if you're here for a heart attack.
No, like that's what it's called. They have nurses on
Steph
staff.
is in. I think we have our first customer.
That is real bad. Yeah.
Farley's. That'd be a good idea. Farley's. I
All
like
right,
that.
I'll stop losing weight.
You have to fucking eat the hot dogs like this, though.
That's the only way to eat hot dogs.
Right.
Wait, how do you
Or-
eat hot dog? Oh, wait, you don't.
That's right. I know.
You refill everyone's glasses. You just hold the glass down here. And you're like, there you go.
It's like that line in Bachelor Party. Is this a foot long? And then some. I just aged myself.
There you go.
We're all old.
Yeah, we are.
Kind of comes with
In the
territory.
name.
Speak for yourself.
Hey man, you can live in
John
denial.
even made a logo and shit, and he's never even put it up. He just has the NOR one.
So,
No, I am. It's actually the wrong dimensions. I don't have a small enough
He was
thing.
excited.
Sweat
Yeah, you're always too big.
That big wheel bring back big memories.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
What big wheel? It's a power whatever.
The Transformer big wheel.
It's not a big wheel.
I had that. It was fantastic. Yeah.
I had the Knight Rider version.
Yeah.
I have a scar on my right knee in a T shape because I tried to ramp that thing off of a solid rock and I just hit it and tipped up and like bashed my knee on the sharp edge of the rock. So I have a T-shaped scar on my right knee from that thing.
I noticed like
Do it, Stephanie.
There was definitely a point in time where kids stopped being cool, and I have to link that to when big wheels just went out of style.
I think it's when they started child-proofing everything. Because it turned every kid into a little wuss.
God damn it.
And I remember back when you were
Big
allowed to say
wheel.
anything you want.
Hey, look, you know what?
Stop
The
saying
dumb
big
ones
wheel,
didn't
Dave.
make it. That's all.
Power wheel.
Just one knee?
All right. Swit with the swift comeback.
Getting into Chasing Amy stories now.
Exactly. Hey, that's my favorite scene. One of them.
The Jaws scene?
The Jaws scene was one of my favorite scenes. That was one of my favorite movies.
Yeah, that's one of his best.
It was a solid movie.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we're getting what? We're getting Mallrats 2?
Yep.
Yeah. I can see the excitement from everybody.
I mean, I don't know how you do a second Chasing
All right,
Amy.
so I mean, I just fucking got to watch Clerks 3 and
I'm still
It's
waiting
all
for
right.
it to not be
I like
a lot of
Clerks
money.
3. I mean, I like Clerks 3 quite a bit. But
I mean, so they've never been good actors. They just seem worse somehow in this, but also like the other fucking thing
HD will
is,
do that here, I guess.
There's fan service and then there's whatever the fuck that was. You know what I mean? Where it's like, hey, you remember this? Hey, you remember that? Every 2 seconds.
Directed by Member Berries.
You know what I mean?
That's why I didn't like. That's why I didn't like 2.
I wasn't a fan of the constant costume changes for
that was fucking
Elias.
ridiculous.
But
I mean, but that was better than his fucking acting.
no, but having your best friend die, like that hit home with me. So
And I feel you. The story was, I guess, but it was just too. I don't know, it was too much, man. That it's got me not really excited for fucking Mallrats 2. I'll tell you that.
You also caught me on the like.
So what
very
is it?
much, like,
Is it going to be like Mallrats with the old people walking around the mall trying to get in shape? Is that kind of what it is? Because they're all in that age group now.
The Mallrats will probably be less about like the mall dying off because like malls aren't really a thing anymore.
I mean, as long as we get a lot of Jason Lee, maybe I'll be good with it because
Is it going to be inside of an Amazon factory?
Right? But nah, man, like
strip mall rats.
Yeah.
I used to be like hardcore Kevin Smith fan. Like everything, all the inaction figures,
fuck it,
all the movie
John.
posters.
I don't know if John was, but the rest of us for sure were.
I was
Like-
until about the time he started doing the Smodcast. And I was like, this is I'm done.
Yeah, that's probably around the time like I had all the inaction figures, and the Smodcast. I followed it for a while, and then I kind of just dropped off because he went from like indie person I could relate to, kind of like to awesome. You reach this plateau where it's now perpetual motion, where it's self-fulfilling. It just keeps going.
Yep.
But yeah, I mean, I liked his Green Arrow run. Was it Green Arrow?
Oh, his comic stuff is great.
Lazy and sit around all the time.
Except for his fucking Batman one.
I disagree, but that's fine.
Goddamn Batman pissing himself kills me. I'm sorry.
That was Walt. That was Walt Flanagan's problem. Onomatopoeia was fantastic in that.
Yeah, I agree.
Onomatopoeia was what Batman pissing himself to this day fucking bugs me.
Now I have to Google Batman pissing himself, and I don't think I'm gonna like what I find.
It was the widening gyre.
Yeah, it's widening gyre.
His Daredevil run was great.
I mean,
too.
people just got all pissed that Batman admitted he's like pants shittingly afraid and stuff. You know,
Batman pissing himself. Search 1. Yes, Batman officially peed himself in the Batsuit. Search 2. Seriously, Kevin Smith has Batman piss himself.
I mean, do they think that he stops and takes it all off if he's got to go? You got to go. You got to go, bud.
There's a gadget for it.
Yeah. I mean, if a Ghostbuster has a hose, do you think Batman doesn't? I mean, I don't
He
know what they
plans
do.
for every eventuality,
Ghostbusters,
right?
what do you do when you shit yourself when you get a really scary ghost? You just carry it
Yeah.
around like a diaper?
That's why we tuck our things into our
Pants.
boot.
Nice, so it doesn't fall out, right?
You just let it
Clean that up
drop. Yeah.
later.
Oh my god, I did a Slimer.
I slime my pants again.
Slimer.
You know you made it, Dave, when you hear Dre go, gross.
Yeah. She's just being all lazy and shit over there, not even
Shut
cooking
the
dinner.
fuck up.
Whoa. Whoa.
Like, I don't know how she knows what time it is ever. She's never standing in front of the fucking stove.
Damn.
We've hit a new level of class tonight.
The best
Yeah,
part
we
is
have.
there's a camera behind you that she could probably clobber you.
Okay, so Batman didn't literally piss himself. He talked about at one point in time he pissed himself.
Yeah.
Okay.
And pissed himself. There you go.
That's why his trunks are darker than the legs and chest. He learned that lesson back in the day.
That's a difference, though, of like Batman peeing himself and Batman talking about like, when I was younger, I got scared and pissed myself.
One time in band camp, I pissed myself.
One time at Bat Camp.
Yeah, at band camp. That's where he finds and trains Robins. It's like the Bat Scouts of America. With all the fixins.
Mr. Batman, why do we have
that
to know
make
how
it
to...
worse? All the fixins.
I want to see Robin with fixins.
I just want to see a new Robin named Fixins now.
Jimmy Fixins?
Like he's a potato bar.
Right.
I can imagine all the catchphrases.
Sour cream's extra, Mr. Bat.
I wonder if they have the orphanage, like they have them all, like when you go to like McDonald's, the value menu items have a number to them. Like I'd like a number 2 with fries, just at the orphanage for Batman, so he can just get what he wants.
That
How
sounds
did
more
that
like
kid's
a
parents die? I'll take him.
That sounds more like a Condiment King sidekick.
Yeah.
Condiment King and Fixins.
Lil Fixins.
And their dog, Gravy.
It's baked potato. He's
You know
Lil
what though?
Fixin'.
That shit could have come out in the 80s. Like,
Get in the
fucking-
to-go car.
we should make this.
Or just call it the drive-through.
Condiment King.
No, the cave is the drive-through.
That's the name of the lair, man.
This
The
sounds
drive-thru.
like the next Kevin Smith movie.
Welcome to the drive-through.
Right.
To-go car.
Starring Brian Lee. Remember the fucking names.
Jason Lee?
Whatever. No, Brian O'Hanlon or whatever it is.
Say
Brian
Brandon
O'Halloran.
Lee. That'd be a fucking
Brandon
hit.
Lee.
Ooh.
Like, are they going to Weekend at Bernie's him or something?
Getting him is a
right.
shot in the dark.
Just CG hologram him.
I got that joke, Adam. Thank you.
Yeah, I got it.
Tupac him?
That's right. Tupac, that motherfucker. Well, I don't even
Tarkin
know
him.
why they did that. They could have just hired Tupac. I mean,
I like Chris's lighting. He looks almost black and white.
Yeah.
Everyone's
glad,
just so
dude.
vibrant. And
That's racial.
That
That's racist.
He looks black and white.
that's because he has no lights. I think it's literally screen lighting from the laptop. I think that's all it is.
no, it's there's a tiny fucking lavender one. The snake shit was on before.
He looks like
so
a
it was
hostage
lighting
video.
me, which is why I turned off the fucking one
Hold on,
behind
is
it.
he?
He's like the Mandarin.
Little did you know he's actually doing code the whole time for him to get rescued.
So
The
I
food is really good.
found a 3D print file for the Loki mask from The Mask. So I'm going to see if I can print that thing up.
Alexa, turn on the game room lights.
Oh shit!
Alexa, turn off the lights.
You fucking jack. Computer, play Hit 'Em Up.
Alexa, play Peppa Pig theme song.
I'm wearing a headset.
Thanks, guys. Thanks for yelling that, Dra.
Woo!
You know you have an app on your phone, right?
Where's my phone? I don't have my phone.
Right next to you. That's fine. Now it's just gonna be a thing that happens all the
Yeah,
time.
that's hilarious.
It's like the guy who changed his Xbox username to Xbox Turn Off, and people are playing Call of Duty, and they're like, "Fucking Xbox Turn Off," and they just blink off the screen.
Ah, you motherfuckers.
Alexa, order more toilet paper.
You're turning on her Alexa.
Oh, I'm
It's playing
sorry.
Peppa Pig music while we're trying to go to sleep.
It's also turning on Chris's. I'm sorry.
Oh, not
It did just pull up on my television a bunch of
Prank
options.
itself.
Alexa, stop. It did just pull up a bunch of options for toilet paper on my TV. So that's
It
cool.
turned on my daughter. Turned on my daughters as well. So lesson learned.
Jesus Christ.
Ugh.
That's awesome.
Epic.
They're like, Steve, shut the fuck up in there.
You're
Well, I
too-
don't have one in here, but I have one in Sebastian's right by his door in one of my daughter's room. So, because we just turn the lights on and off that way.
You've definitely got
Well, they
toilet
got
paper
fucking
inside your
fired,
shopping
don't
cart as well.
That's good stuff.
That's like
Good.
blind, right above me.
Now I'm wondering if I have toilet paper in my shopping cart. Damn it!
Make that stop. It doesn't have to be
Oh,
that.
man.
Just shit in between.
We've got to add Alexa stuff to the soundboard, John.
Yeah, I think we should. Yes, yes, yes.
All the ones in our house.
Jaina wants to know what the fuck you think you're doing. Yeah, so one of the ones in our house is like a smart switch and will not turn back on with that. So
Oh,
that's
you have
always-
to manually turn it on.
yeah.
That doesn't
We
sound
have to
very
go touch
smart.
the fucking thing to turn it on, but it'll turn off all day.
Sorry.
No, you're not.
No, I'm not.
No, you're not. It's fine.
That was the highlight of the show.
Yeah.
It made it.
Absolutely.
Hour and a half, and that was the thing.
That was the highlight. Hopefully, maybe next week we'll have some shit to talk about. But let's be honest, probably not.
Don't look at me.
Dave's like, I've given up giving fucks. With
Dave
good
has run out of
with,
fucks.
with good reason.
This is the field in which I grow my fucks. It is empty.
You know what? Actually, that's a good idea. In the comments, go ahead and list a bunch of Alexa commands you want us to throw out at Chris's Alexa.
Really?
I mean, headphones. That's all you need.
Let's get creative. Chris
I
doesn't
was
like
trying
wearing
to get-
headphones.
I was trying to get
It'll never
John's
happen.
to go because
Yeah,
his
I'm wearing a
computer-
headset, man.
Oh yeah, fucking douchebag.
Mm-hmm.
Douchebag.
So basically, everybody else is immune to this, or
Yeah, pretty much.
well,
Except for
fucking
Chris,
a.
he's
I
really
can't
loud.
even. I was gonna make like switch search. I was gonna make it search for dildos, but then I realized that like it's in his kids' rooms, and I'm like, even I'm not that fucking much of a cocksucker. Like, all of a sudden, like they're coming in with questions and shit.
Wait, you mean after all the shit you do to with my kids, you're over here telling me what you're not going to do with splits? What the hell is that?
Have I ever
Well,
done
he's
dildo
seen your,
stuff with your kids?
I hope
Okay.
not.
Dad, this is the weirdest looking action figure I've ever seen.
It's Choda Man cosplay. It's totally all right, Connor. Don't worry about it.
Chodo man,
Oh,
I guess
is
it's
that the
been a
sequel?
while. Right? Chodo man.
Choda Man.
Oh,
Chodo
dude,
boy.
I actually had
Choda Boy. Choda Boy.
Connor,
Yeah, that's right.
like Connor was coming out going, I will get you with my orgasmerator. Like, freeze, Jizzmaster Zero, he was saying to me.
And it makes sense that he would choose you to be Jizzmaster Zero, because if I had to, pick a real life person to play that role, it would be you.
That is true. I have, in fact, been told that I maybe slightly resembled Ron Jeremy once or twice.
What, the current Ron Jeremy? Because
From the
I
waist
saw
up?
I saw a picture of him and he looks rough.
He's looked rough for a while.
Well, yeah.
Isn't he in prison?
Apparently, fucking for a living can take it out of you.
Well, he is, but he isn't. I think he's his mind is degrading, so he's in like a psychiatric hospital now.
Oh, wow.
And he still gets laid at least 3 times a week.
Him and Jake Lloyd.
Yeah, that's who. That's who. I guess he's getting laid. Like I'm like he gets laid. You're like, yeah, him and Jake Lloyd. Little orphan Annie is all down, locked down.
So
he was a nice guy. When I met him, he was a nice guy.
He's a nice guy. Yeah.
I really tried to not bring up any Star Wars shit, even though it was at Star Wars weekends. I was like, hey, so Turbo Man.
You're talking about Ron Jeremy still.
He's like a nice dude. He only tried to show me
Jeremy's
his
from
cock like 3
Ghostbusters.
times.
Yeah, that's right. He's at Ghostbuster conventions.
Wait, explain that to me. I need.
He was in a crowd scene
clarification.
in the first.
Ron
Ghostbusters.
Jeremy was in Ghostbusters.
Jesus Christ.
No,
And
Ron Jeremy.
Yeah, he was in the ending scene of the crowd.
I assure you, it wasn't Christ. It was Ron Jeremy.
They probably get confused all the time. It's fine.
No, if Jesus Christ was in there, they'd have been blasting his ass and putting him in a track.
Cross the streams.
Go across the streams.
Oh yes.
All right, so
Go on.
since there is zero chance that my mom or her husband will ever watch this, I'm going to tell a little something.
Oh, boy.
So I have control remotely of their
They know that. They all know your mother.
Yeah, we know.
Alexa app, right? So because I set it up on my network because my mom doesn't know how Amazon works. So I have an alert that was going at 2 a.m. every night that would go, intruder detected, prepare to boogie, and then play What's New Pussycat? And then over Christmas, I added to it that said, wait, is that intruder coming through the chimney? And then played I Saw Mommy Kissing Santa Claus. Like back-to-back songs. So I literally, still to this day, it goes off every night at 2 a.m. And I just recently checked the activity log where it shows the voice, and it's very much him yelling every night, going, stop, damn it. So, yeah.
Yeah,
buddy. Really? List search history?
Here we go.
I'd like to say you've changed a lot in the last 20 years.
No, he hasn't.
You haven't.
He's matured a little. I'll give him that. There's been some growing up there, but the core Chris is still the same, an agent of chaos.
Is there a person you randomly go and piss on their bed to?
Not anymore.
No, I'm sorry.
No, not since he died.
You still randomly put shit in my mailbox.
Yeah,
usually
that's
empty
true.
cans.
I put garbage in John's mailbox. Lindsay loves it, I hear. She's like, oh, good, I get to throw away some stuff. It gives her purpose, you know?
Now Connor checks the mail.
And then I did put America bald eagle and a bandana sticker on his car.
Yes, you did. Yes, you did.
No.
But thanks to Connor, I saw it right away.
But I've never pissed in his bed.
No.
Not on purpose.
Yeah. I mean, when you've had as much to drink as you did that one night, I understand.
Yeah. So what Dave is referring to is there was a guy that he and I used to break in the window of his house and piss all over his bed. And then one time we ordered every book from Palladium and T-shirts with his dad's card from his computer, and then just intercepted UPS.
Are we talking about Derek?
Mm-hmm. We are.
I
had him blocked for me once, and then turned around and pissed on his legs. I peed in his Slurpee once. A lot of pee stuff. Well, in fairness, it's because he wet his bed like well into his 20s. So like, I don't even know that he ever knew that we were peeing on his bed, to be honest.
What is
His
he?
grandparents used to bribe him. They'd give him $1 every day he didn't pee his pants or bed.
Wow.
So yeah, that's the kind of people I was bullying. The people who really needed it.
Lord have
Fuck
mercy.
you, Dave. You bullied him too. Don't act like you're a woke ass. Wasn't an asshole. Dave's all woke now, so he won't admit that he punched a fucking fat retarded guy in the backyard. That Cupid.
Oh, where's that ticker?
No, he was actually retarded. I don't mean like.
Wait, I got it. You're right.
Like I'm not using it as an insult. The guy was actually like mentally retarded, and Dave took him out back and punched him in the mouth. He even made him fucking stick his chin out. And then he was like, Derek, he's trying to kill me. Yeah, that's right. I know all the stories, man.
We won't see Dave again for like 3 months.
He's like, you see, this is why I don't hang out with you motherfuckers.
I don't think it's you motherfuckers as much as it's you.
You know what, Dave? You come next week. I'm gonna bring Sean on as a guest host.
Oh my god.
You'll be like, oh,
God. Just look at Dave's face. Like,
hold on. Sean actually has a question for you, Dave.
Jesus Christ. Wow, that's fucked.
Was he? Yes, he was. He was. Dave beat up a retarded guy. And called him Cupid. That wasn't his name. I don't remember his real name, but that's all Dave ever called him because he looked like a fucking Cupid doll.
He had a tuft of hair. Okay?
He did. He had the little one fucking tuft.
It was in a curly Q.
Wait, how long ago was this? Because I've never heard this story.
This was long before we knew you, sir. This was one of the times when I was going to take things out of Derek's garage because he owed me money.
Before the dark times.
That's right.
No. Those were the dark times.
And then the Fire Nation attacked.
You know, Avatar 3.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Those weren't the dark times. Those were the best times of your life, Dave.
Raise your hand if you've seen the new Avatar movie. No?
Seen what?
Well, Randall's not here to balance it out.
Seen which movie?
The new Avatar movie.
Oh, yeah, no, I have not.
Yeah. No, none of us? Okay, cool.
No. Because my understanding is it's basically the original movie with water this time.
Yeah, but everyone's like, it's so good, and they
And
ramped
3
up
hours
the
long.
fucking tech again, and I'm like, I don't care. I mean, it made $1 billion, so good on them, you know. Like, there's gonna be 38 more of these motherfuckers.
Right, and the next one's about the Fire Nation.
That's right. And they're just gonna keep naming it the same shit as Avatar properties, the other one.
Seriously. Like, I cannot wait to see the live action Avatar.
Really?
Right.
You're excited?
I mean, it's got to be better than the fucking shit we got before, which doesn't
Like, that
exist.
book stuff, they're going to be, from the sounds of it, they're going to actually do it true to the source.
So, Sean, how was the movie then, in your opinion?
And we're just going to sit here
We're
silently
just
and wait.
waiting in silence
Yeah.
for him.
Here we go.
Yeah,
I'll
we're
leave it
just
in.
gonna stare at it until he fucking types.
Come on! Type faster, fuck! God!
Jesus.
It was...
So
How
yeah,
Hey,
many
man.
Blarney stones do you give it?
got it.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm getting the kids to bed, so I'm signing off. You guys can argue amongst yourselves.
All right. Actually, I think.
Tell them I said hello and tell them.
Well, I mean, this high-energy episode is doing great, so...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, to be honest, I think it's one of our most viewed episodes. I don't know.
Hey, Alexa, turn off the lights.
It'll be the last episode that anybody ever watches in their first.
Alexa, turn off the lights.
Nope.
Damn it. He must have. Did you mute it? Do we have to scream it? God damn it.
No.
You need more bass in your voice so it resonates across the room. That's all.
Ah.
Yeah.
Well, then I
your
guess.
your little bitch voice ain't gonna do it.
I guess I'm screwed. All right. Fair enough.
Have a good night, guys.
All right, guys.
All right, night switch.
Take it easy.
See, that's all I'm hearing too, Sean. Is that
Yeah.
it's all about the special effects, just like the first one, though.
Yeah, that's all
I mean,
it is. It's a theater spectacle.
Yep.
And
Yeah.
Sure,
I
it'd be
bought
great
the
in
first
those-
Avatar on Blu-ray on the night it was released, and it's still in the shrink wrap.
Yeah.
So you pulled a Chris like what he does with everything he buys in shrink wrap, or
Right, but once I
acquires.
brought it home, I was like, I don't even want this.
Yeah. Instant remorse.
Yeah.
Nice.
All right.
I'm surprised it was never a giveaway. You're like, hey guys, I know it's been 15 years, but you want Avatar on Blu-ray?
Still sealed.
That's right. It's physical media.
It's a prequel to The Way of the Water.
You could put it in your PlayStation.
Maybe.
Yeah, if you don't have
Who
a
knows?
digital one.
Who knows? All right, guys.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go ahead and call it. Yeah, we're out.
Well, hold on. Sean's telling us about movies.
Oh, all
A
right.
Man Named Otto actually looked like it could be good.
I really want to see that.
Yeah.
I saw The Whale.
I did not see that.
It destroyed me.
Yeah, that's what she said.
Exactly.
So, I
don't.
definitely I run dark when I get down, so I probably shouldn't go check it out.
And I might go see Skinamarink
Or
tomorrow.
be really high when you do.
You think you do?
Yep.
Nice. All right. Well, I think John was trying to end shit a minute
Yeah,
ago.
yeah, I was.
Because we're not super exciting tonight. I don't know what's going on, man.
It's a lack of Mikey.
It is.
I'm blaming Dave.
You blaming me? That's fair. That's
No,
fair.
no, you know what?
We're trying to be on our best behavior, and we're getting all boring and shit.
And oddly enough, I will say again, we've had the highest viewership this go around than we have in the last few
That's
weeks.
because most of my bitches are signing on.
Hmm. All right, Sean, you've been upgraded.
It's a
Congratulations.
weird thing to call your cousin.
Right? We're not that related, man.
Right on. Right on.
She
And
knows. I tell her all the time.
And we're in Florida, so I mean,
Ah, right. Florida Bama.
Speaking of that, I've
fucking-
finally gotten into Big Mouth.
See, I just
great?
never could, man. I
It's
couldn't get
fucking
into it.
amazing.
Yeah. It's cool. as
I've
shit.
never laughed so hard before.
I think maybe it's just I never experienced puberty at all ever. I never did it.
That's also fair.
I'm still a wee man. No, honestly, I get it. I just it doesn't hit for me like it does for everyone else because I'm not a human being. I don't know how things are supposed to have felt when I was young. I was a psychopath.
Is what you're saying?
Yeah, I didn't have feelings. So I didn't have feelings, and then hold on, we're doing the Pringle thing on my daughter here. All right, there you go. Anyway,
All right.
she had two hands stuck in a cup. She's going places, not college, but places.
Jesus.
To that other room over there.
Probably prison, if we're honest. She'll be spinning on a pole and all. That's how I see her.
Reality TV.
She'll be like, "Dad, how's it looking?" But anyway, no.
Wow. I am
what was
so
I saying?
glad I didn't take the ticker down. Jesus Christ.
Can't masturbate. Never really experienced feelings. So yeah, Big Mouth just doesn't do it for me. Stop.
All right, and on that positive, fun note, I'm gonna say goodnight.
I think we're all going to say goodnight.
Bye.
Bye, guys.
Do your bye, Adam.
Bye.
I love that. Oh.